Okay, welcome back to another episode of Meyuchad Live, our leadership series. Today, we are very excited to welcome a person special to me, someone I call a very good friend. He is an award-winning screenwriter and producer. He's one of the 9 finalists in the most esteemed screenwriting competition held by the Academy Awards. He's currently represented by United Talent Agency. We're getting him because writers are currently on strike. People call him Daniel Miska. I call him a great, even best friend. Let's welcome Daniel Miska, our leader of Meyuchad Innovate. Come on in, Dan. Hey, there he is.
I didn't know you were there. What's up?
Hey, Daniel, what's going on? Dan, thank you so much for taking the time to let the camp community learn a little bit about you and the program we're running this summer, Meyuchad Innovate.
Sure, and thank you for having a talk show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're shopping it around currently. We'll see what happens. Just some quick housekeeping. If people haven't been keeping up with our posts, Innovate's going to be split into 2 different arenas. One is going to be media and movie making. That's where Daniel Miska comes in. The other side is going to be more science related. So stay tuned for more information about that. But today we're focusing on Daniel Miska and what he is bringing to the table from Meyuchad Innovate. Dan, the way we do this is just some quick questions just to get to know you and hear about your plans for the summer. So let's jump right into it. Let's start by you telling us a little bit about yourself.
So I teach creative writing. I teach film analysis, but I've been writing for probably like 12 years now, screenplays. I've started with a few short films, had a bunch of feature films produced. Some hit the festivals in Europe. We won some grant money for some of them. Currently, there's one movie you could watch now it's on Amazon, Apple TV, called Saul at Night. But yeah, I've written a lot of screenplays. And like you said, I got lucky. I got a lot of, it's not like the most conventional path to get there, but I got lucky through a lot of screenplay competitions, got some attention that way by winning a few. Found a manager, agent, made some connections, and yeah.
That's awesome.
A lot of fun, and it's definitely a conversation starter in like the Orthodox Jewish community.
That's great. I believe I have a producing credit on one of your films.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. The short film, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not the short film. Right.
And I have an acting credit on one as well.
The short film was an acting credit. And then, no, I totally forgot that you came to Rhode Island for that little experimental one we did. Yeah.
Maybe you should have looked at my IMDb page before doing this.
So, I mean, that one was, we filmed that one like experimentally for like $10,000. And it came out decent. Like that got attention. Like the director got callbacks from Tribeca on that film. Yeah.
All right. I mean, my mailbox is waiting for that check, but it's all good. We'll move on. Dan, so it sounds like you've been very successful in the screenwriting world. What brought you there? What drove this passion into screenwriting and creativity?
It took me a lot of time to get there, but even at a young age, like in high school, I loved movies probably more than most, but it was probably just like escapism at that time. And then slowly in my 20s, I loved writing. I mean, I did stand up for a little bit because I just loved writing jokes. And then I realized I was, decent at writing stories and just honed that craft. But yeah, I love writing and telling stories.
That's incredible because you haven't been to Meyuchad in Wild Rose, Wisconsin yet, but it's going to be an incredible landscape to film whatever story you have planned and produce whatever film you have planned. Going into that,
you have a lot of locations, a lot of beautiful outdoors.
Yeah,
get the sunsets, the lake. It's I mean, locations are some of the hardest things to get when you're shooting a movie, and when you go to a camp like that, you have access to tons of stuff you normally wouldn't.
Absolutely. So leaning into camp now, what can our campers who have signed up for Meyuchad Innovate or who are thinking about signing up, what can they expect out of your portion of the Innovate program?
So I think we'll have a lot of fun. I think kids, especially nowadays with social media, they're constantly making movies, but they might not know what they're doing or how to tell a story or what the camera could do. So I think a lot of the focus will be on, having fun, telling a fun story, but also teaching them like how to craft the story and how to use the camera to help tell the story.
Oh, that's awesome.
So depending on like the age group, like they could actually get behind the camera and learn, certain angles and certain shots, and kind of start to get a feel for what that does for the story.
That's great. And I think you have two boys joining us in camp too.
I do. I have a 9-year-old who I think is going to do probably biking or trek. What do you call it?
Trek, yeah.
Trek. So he'll do trek, and then I have a 5-year-old who will be at the
Gone or mini mosh.
Yeah, gone. Take care.
Gone. All right, awesome. Well, anything else you want to share, or you shared plenty already? So I think we got a good sense of who we're getting: an esteemed screenwriter, ready to film and ready to write an incredible movie using Camp Mosheva as your backdrop.
No, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think if we have extra time, we can, play with the camp's social media stuff also.
All right, great. Oh, that'd be amazing. Posting like quick short films and things like that.
Yeah.
Incredible. I love it all. All right, so let's end on this. Do you have, because Mosheva takes place in the summer, what do you got?
Rami, you got a lot of like Jimmy Fallon vibes, I'm getting.
No, Jimmy Fallon comes on with what can be described as like fake interest.
All right, so now I don't want to insult you.
So I'll take some Jimmy Fallon vibe, but I gotta keep things up. Let's close with this. What if you have one is your favorite or most memorable summer memory?
I went to a really sports oriented camp.
Uh-huh.
So it's probably like game winning overtime goal in the championship.
Oh, yes.
That'll probably be it.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Well, Dan, we are excited. We'll obviously talk more as we get closer to the summer, but I know camp is very excited to have you. We thank you for being available and coming out to join us for the 2 weeks of Mosheva Meyuchad, and can't wait to have a great summer with you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. And we're going to do these every day, right?
Yeah, every day. So
okay, good.
Every day.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah, awesome. All right, man. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. Thanks for introducing me.
All right. Bye-bye.